Gay and silly. What other race does this? It's celebrating doing the bare minimum. Nice.
Doesn't say something like, I take care of my kids. You're supposedly a dumb motherfucker. What you talking about?
The internet is such a weird, negative place sometimes, especially social media. Because how is it possible that a group of black fathers in a city like Chicago come together and organize an event for their kids in the community, and somehow when it gets posted online, people still find a way to nitpick and spam negativity? Not just about the event or the fathers that participated, but about black men in general, when again, they were doing something positive for their families and the community. I mean, if a man isn't in his kids' lives, he gets blasted for it, as he should in most cases. But now we're out here hating on fathers that are in their kids' lives, doing cool events with them, and being positive examples in the community. I mean, what are we doing here? But I'm Jew. Welcome to the channel. Please like and share the video. Don't forget to sub. Now, let's get into it.
Yo, I'm Ad2, and I'm the father of Ace and Daniels.
I'm Mike Kell, and I'm a father to Ocean.
Courtney Davis, and I'm the father of Leah Davis.
Big Twan, man. This Myla, this Antoine Jr.
Y'all, I'm Rendell, and with my daughter Savannah.
I'm Vic, here with V3, Victor III. Excited to be out here at the Daddy Stroll.
Miles, I'm here with Maddox. This is my son. Ready for the Daddy Stroll today.
My name is Brendan Hall. I'm with Elijah, and he's 2 years old.
I'm Jabari, I'm father of 2, Amory, and Amara.
My name is AJ Ames. This is Jackson right here. He's 1 year old, and I got a 3-year-old, Jace, right here.
My name is Kyle, and I'm a father to Nadia, Amira, and my son Carson.
Hi, kids. I knew you.
Look. You did it. Yay.
When that clip hit my timeline, I think it was yesterday, I thought it was a pretty cool video and event. Because as a man, we know this from the loneliness epidemic. On average, we have far less friends than women do, especially as we get older and busier with our lives and our families. Which means we also don't have as many opportunities as women do to go out and do fun shit, at least not in a group setting the way they do. And if you add kids to it, unless you have friends or family with kids the same age as yours, then you're not really ever going to get up with or do dad events with other fathers. Meanwhile, women are usually outside a lot more than men are because they have larger and more active groups of friends. Like, it's socially acceptable for them to go out to brunch, have endless mimosas, and then just be out with friends all day. And as far as mommy stuff, they have events like this all the time, and they get nothing but praise and support for it online. They have podcasts about motherhood and huge conferences where they usually travel and have fun. But if men post doing something with their kids, they get comments like this: niggas celebrating doing the bare minimum. And I'm not knocking women at all. I think it's absolutely dope that they have these communities and support systems. But as a man that's been a father for more than a decade, I wish it was the same energy for us. I mean, look at these comments. Niggas celebrating doing the bare minimum. Nice. How is them posting their event celebrating or wanting to be celebrated? They're just posting an event that happened just like everybody else posts an event on social media. But it's a problem when black men do it. Pretty wholesome, but something about this seems so gay. Either dude is super young, ignorant, or just not a father yet. Because how is a bunch of men linking up with other fathers and spending time with their kids gay? If anything, that's what every man should be doing. Why did they feel the need to do this? Why did a bunch of fathers feel the need to link up and do something positive together? Why does anybody do anything? Because they're interested, it would be fun or beneficial for them. I'm sure all these guys linking up all in the same city was a great networking event, on top of them being able to meet other like-minded people and fathers. In the middle of the day during the middle of the work week, I know they're not complaining about this when people literally go to the clubs on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. And these are the comments that really piss me off. The fact that being a present father is actually celebrated says a lot. This goes back to what I was saying earlier. If men aren't in their kids' lives, they get bashed for it. But now we're saying that men that are in their kids' lives shouldn't be celebrated. It doesn't make sense. Being a father is one of the most uncelebrated, unappreciated roles anybody can ever have in life. And I think if you're a good father, if you are in your kids' life through thick, then whether a relationship works out with the mother or not, you should be celebrated for being a good father in your kid's life. Gay and silly. What other race does this? If a bunch of white dads got together and rode bikes with their kids, nobody would say one negative thing. So again, why all the negativity towards black fathers linking up and doing something positive with their kids? So cool, they do bare minimum responsibilities that they signed up for. This is another one of those comments like, what do you want men to do? Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Because if black men don't post their kids, they're deadbeats. If they do post their kids, kids. Now they're looking to be celebrated and want acknowledgement. Wow, what a big accomplishment. Again, who said it was an accomplishment? Brothers posted doing something cool with their kids. It's weird that we have to praise people for doing the right thing and taking responsibility for something they helped create. We praise people all the time for doing the right thing. We praise all types of fathers and mothers. But when it's black fathers that are going against the narrative and stereotypes, then it's a problem. And again, who was even looking for praise? Because they just posted an event that they did. That's it. A few moments later, because of course this narrative has to be pushed, even when it's not true in the moment. Why aren't they at work? Because they took off just like other people do when they go to baseball games in the middle of the workday. And then another nitpick. There's only hundreds of black dads in Chicago. So what, the crowd wasn't big enough for you? And then this might be the most racist out of the bunch. And look at the handle, racist Sinatra. We're actually doing something we're supposed to be doing. Shit, we the real heroes. Again, these guys weren't asking for acknowledgement. They weren't framing themselves to be the heroes. They literally did something cool with their kids, posted it online, and have been getting bashed for it in the comments nonstop. And this was the go-to clip that I kept seeing posted in the comments.
Dude, a nigga will brag about some shit a normal man just does. A nigga will say some shit like, I take care of my kids. You're supposed to, you dumb motherfucker. What you talking about? What are you bragging about? What kind of ignorant shit is that? I ain't never been to jail. What, you want a cookie? You're not supposed to go to jail, you low expectation having motherfucker.
The funny thing is, who was bragging? These brothers were just building brotherhood and doing something with their kids. But to balance out the hate, there were actually some good supportive comments as well. Black dads statistically are the most active fathers among all demographics. Okay, a positive statistic. Let's see if it's true. Hey Alexa, are black dads the most active fathers among all demographics?
From theroot.com. Yup, a decade-old Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, study shows that black fathers tend to help their kids the most with homework, take them to activities, and bathe and dress their kids, compared with white or Hispanic fathers.
They make sure we don't know that statistic. Shout out to West. So let white folks on Twitter tell you, all black kids don't have a father because he is not with the mother. Yeah, you know, unfortunately, all relationships or situations don't work out. But just because a relationship doesn't work out doesn't mean a father isn't still in his kid's life. I really don't know why that's the narrative either. More of this, please. Facts, we definitely need to see more of this. Stand tall and be proud, dads. Most honorable display of manhood and fatherhood. Agreed. More of this in general for all fathers. I saw a lot of those comments too. Why was it only black men there? Maybe because whoever organized it, that was their network. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that or starting that way. But it would be dope if all fathers and men could get up like the Million Man March again or something like that. But there's definitely nothing wrong with this. Love it. Go dads. Very cool. That's awesome. God bless them. Love this. It's so funny because the negative comments got way more views and interaction than the positive comments did. Hopefully the positive comments outweigh the negative because again, I think that was a great event, not just for men to get together, but for fathers. So good job to whoever coordinated that event, organized it, and made it happen. I really want to use my platform to do something like this, to get men together in the real world, to be able to build community and support each other. And if you have any ideas for making that happen, join the Discord in the description and let me know. But thanks for watching. Y'all let me know what you think about all this in the comments. Also, make sure you check out the next video. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram for behind the scenes and life stuff. And I'll catch you next time. Peace.